All right, I want everybody to jump to station 3 on the revision document, improving commentary. It should be the only one left that you have blank. All right, so the reason why I chose this as a focus for one of our stations is that it's the area where we have the most room to improve. You guys pull awesome evidence to support your ideas. However, the commentary doesn't always back up the evidence or connect it back to what you're trying to express or explain to the reader. So that's why I wanted to focus on that in a station today. Now for this essay, your commentary should do 3 things. 1, it should explain how the aspect or support how the aspect is presented in your society through the evidence. 2, it's going to connect back to your topic sentence. And 3, it's briefly going to address how it's different, viewed differently than the other society you're talking about. So you flip back and forth between the novel and our own society. So each piece of commentary should do these 3 things. Now if you'll note on your document, I have a quote from Harrison Bergeron. We're going to talk about this evidence and the commentary to go with it before we even look at our own essays. So if you take a look at the quote on your document, it says, they were equal in every which way. Nobody was smarter than anybody else. Nobody was better looking than anybody else. Nobody was stronger or quicker than anybody else. Now, if the focus of this evidence was to show how the society views equality, what can we say about the society? How do they view equality? It's open to the table.
Very strongly.
So they very strongly like it or dislike equality?
They very strongly like it.
Okay, so the society is all about equality. Now, if everybody's equal, what does that take away from the individuals? So if they make everybody the same.
Their individuality.
Their individuality, what's another word for it? Something they're good at, like, or that stands out. Not quite. Remember we said an individual is like strengths, right? So if you recall, people that were smart, they gave handicaps so they weren't as intelligent. People that were strong, they weighed them down so they weren't as strong. So the society eliminated the differences to make everybody equal. Now how does that compare to our society? How do we view people's strengths? For example, how do we look at athletes that are great at what they do? How do we look at dancers or musicians that are fantastic? Do we try to strip their strengths away from them, or do we view them differently?
Give them a chance to get better than explore what they actually really get.
Do we give them a chance to continue exploring? And how do we view that as like an audience? Do we look down on them?
We look up to them.
We look up to them, we celebrate them, right? So I have a model commentary to kind of wrap up what we just discussed. You can do talk to text if you'd like. I'll read this out loud. And if not, you can just type it. I'll give you guys a second to get that set up if you want. All right, so for the commentary we can use for this quote is, in the society, it is clear that equality is of the utmost importance. The society eliminates anything that may make an individual superior when compared to others. Society wants to ensure that all strengths are eliminated so there is total equality. In turn, this is quite different than our current society where differences are celebrated. Now, if you'll note, this hits all 3 pieces of what commentary should do. It should address how the aspect is viewed in the society. It should connect back to the topic sentence that I implied to you. And it also addresses the other society and how it's different. So take a moment and get that typed up. You guys have any questions on this example of commentary? Are you confused at all by it? Do you understand how the 3 aspects are presented? Okay. Try to take about 30 more seconds to get this typed up if you don't already have it. All right, so we're going to move to the next piece. If you notice underneath where we just wrote that, it says your example. I want you to go back in your essay and pull your first piece of commentary in your first body paragraph. So look for your first piece of evidence and the commentary that follows it. I want you to copy and paste the commentary for that piece of evidence in the spot where it says your example. just the commentary. Now with that example, I'm gonna have you revise it. I want you to revise your example of commentary so that it has all three key pieces. It addresses how the aspect is viewed in the society you're talking about. It refers to a topic sentence. And it also addresses how it's viewed in the other society you talk about. So take a moment, look at your own example of commentary and revise it below that so that it's improved and it fits with our new model of commentary. Your commentary? All right, we totally conclude that. How does that differ from our own society? Is anybody struggling, anybody need help revising their own commentary?
Maybe us, which we might consider that.
That's a good start. Now, how does that contrast with our own society?
Which is,
So this differs from our society.
this differs from our society because they have to use technology to do simple things in life, and we don't.
We don't choose to or have to?
We don't have to.
Okay, go with that.
Okay.
You good? That's a good start. Once you guys finish up with your first example of commentary, I want you to go back into your essay and highlight all your examples of commentary in orange. It's in the directions right underneath this. So after you finish revising your first one, go back into your essay, highlight all the pieces of commentary in orange, and I want you to start revising each of them so that they fit with the new model that we just discussed. So that's about the correct size, but it should be not the whole thing.
Oh, I'm just highlighting.
I was gonna say, I got worried for a second. Yeah, that's not the same thing. Yeah, this is Fahrenheit. So again, once you finish the first piece, go back to your essay, highlight all examples of commentary in orange, and start revising. About 3 more minutes at this station. Capitalize. Do you guys get the gist of what the commentary is expected to be like?
Mhm.
Everybody else? That'll be highlighted in yellow as part of.
This is citation.
Yep.